Okay, and now we're back to our site number 2, which would be our tropical rainforest. First, I want you to look how, I would point my students toward the different things. I want you to look how huge this tree is and the size of the leaves all around the area. Look at the size of this leaf, for example, how big it is. They're humongous, like compared to the desert site that we were just in. Right here, since it's so shady, we can kind of feel the wind way more. And we can actually see the leaves moving. Another thing that I want them to look around, I want them to see that there's a lot of shade here. You can't really see the sunlight on the floor. You can't really see the sunlight when you look up. Therefore, the amount of sunlight for the tropical rainforest would be shady. So I would go ahead and have them put that in their worksheet. Next, I would do the wind, again in this site. Once again, like I said, we can really see the plants moving this time. We're going to go ahead and use the compass. So which way is my paper moving? Well, we can see that the paper is moving that way. Even if I move it this way, it'll still move that way. So I'm going to go ahead and get the compass and point it to that direction. And apparently from this direction is supposed to be northeast. 59 or 60 northeast. So we would go ahead and write that down. Okay, so over here the amount of wind is kind of high, because it comes and goes. And the direction from which the wind is blowing, it would be northeast, about 61 degrees. We would go ahead and take the temperature now. So here's our thermometer. It says to take it, once again, 1 at ground level. So there it goes. And right away, you can see that there's a difference in temperature already. It's way down there. It's not in the high 80s like as it was in the desert because of the sunlight. So we see 62 degrees Fahrenheit for our temperature at ground level. So yeah, 62. And then for our temperature 1 inch within the Earth's surface. So let's do 1 inch. Right here. So this would be 1 inch. You can feel right away that the sand is way softer than at the other side. And you can also see like a difference in the coloring. I would have my students look at all of that information. Okay, so it's going up to 61, 2, 3, about 63 degrees. 63. So I would go ahead and write down 63 degrees Fahrenheit for the 1 inch into the soil. And finally, I would do 1 yard above the floors, which is once again above, like around here. And the temperature seems to be up around 64 degrees as well. 65 maybe? Yeah, it looks like 65. still moving. It's getting close to the 70 line, but now we see it like, so it would be around 69.5. After this, we would actually go back to the whole group, and we would see if their response changed according to the data that they were able to find. Like, would they rather be stranded on a desert or a site that looks like the tropical rainforest, and why? Then if they, depending on whichever one they choose, I would have them make a haiku, just because a haiku poem is more about nature. So I will send you my final page with my haiku poem along with it, so you can see like one of the responses that we can say they would have. Thank you, Andy, for watching. I will send you both videos shortly. Bye.